You'd all just managed to bring Emma down, knock her out, and hopefully she'll be okay. When the howls down at the path leading up to Multnomah Falls indicated that that another pack was calling you a trespasser. Let's see. So Reese, the leader of the Multnomah Fall Wolves, looks that direction, then looks at you. Come on. We gotta get ready. Looks like you just had a first change on our territory. Mm-hmm. You know what that means, right? We owe you a favor? No. Means Mother Moon wants that girl with us. I suppose we could fight this out where we stand. But I'm a wolf of the law. We need an Elidoth of the third.
Well, I'll stand for you.
Reese is like, you mean... Okay, how about that? Stepping out from the back seat is a man wearing aviator shades, greasy hair hanging down, curling to his chin, leather jacket, jeans. It's weird because visually there's nothing appealing about this guy, but there is some indefinable magnetism about him. All right. Let's do this quick. What is the nature of the challenge? Rand, you go first. The opposition werewolf lifts his chin. Rand, apparently, is his name. A new wolf was born under our territory, and these ones came to hunt her and caused a little bit of a ruckus with a long-standing source of prey for us. Then caused lunacy in a path leading this one back here. We demand the return of the wolf, and we demand restitution be made for our troubles and the disruption of our hunting grounds and the breaking of the sanctity of our territory. Camden takes that in. Turns. Reese. Emma has been our wolf-blooded for a long time. There's absolutely no particular reason that she should be made to stay with a different pack just because her change happened under the stress of their mismanaged territory. Fact is, wouldn't have been a threat if they were taking care of that territory. But they're allowing this thing to fester within their borders. That's not our fault. Now, we understand that we have made trouble. We understand that that has inconvenienced them, and we are prepared to pay a restitution. But we will not surrender that. We will not surrender our pack's blood to an end. He's actually getting a little tongue-tied. We're not giving up Emma. The other side willing to break on this matter. Both shake their heads. Okay. Well, you're going to duke it out then. Get ready. Try not to kill each other. Let's just consider this a fight to dominance.
Dive in the water. Dive in the water. Paddle. Doggy paddle.
You dive. He follows. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And he catches you as the two of you fall. You're holding him down.
I just want to try to keep him under.
You are succeeding at that.
You can only hold your breath for...
All right. The splashing is incredible. The He is struggling, fighting, pounding, clawing at you, but you are regenerating as quickly as he does. What he does not regenerate is breath. And if he wants to hold out any further, he's going to have to go berserk. You feel him shrink in your hands. And he has reverted back to a human form, and he has wrapped his hands around, like he has wrapped his arms around your hands and is tapping you.
Okay, let him go.
Camden raises a fist. By combat it is spoken. The werewolf Artemis of the Multnomah Pack has made victory known, and through it truth has been found.
Uh-oh, don't use that word, please.
All at once the world seems to slow down.
No.
In the distance you hear howls.
Fuck.
The world comes crashing inward in a swirl and a storm of howls in a language other than the first tongue. We had a deal. The world seems dark. Nothing is around you. No one is around you. And Soros is coming at you. He goes crashing to the ground. As his back hits, he's made rigid by a table construction that connects to the straps. His head impacts and the table extends under it. And you look around and notice that the world has shifted. In the distance, you can hear Nazi chanting and gunfire. You can see that the pieces of the table are connecting, and that no longer are you standing on the street outside his house. Now the disquiet machine is behind him. And he says, I was as good a friend to you as I knew how to be. And you killed me.
I didn't.
Who hit the switch?
'Cause it couldn't let you stay like that.
You gonna let me stay like this again?
No.
But it's just you and a short man, balding in a pinstripe. You have so many ideas about who you are, what you are, but you have yet to realize that pinnacle purpose of the Oratha. You are not the prey. You are the hunter. You've become very good at running, Artemis. It's time to stop running away and decide what you're running toward. Pursue your true purpose, your true goal, your true self. And all else has a way of falling into. You're in a wine cellar. Casks to either side, a small recess with a low table, 2 chairs. You sit in one, and across you is Donovan, the sheriff of New Orleans. We're not so dissimilar, are we? If there's something wrong with your hunger, then there's something wrong with mine. And I assure you, there's nothing wrong with slaking there. You feel an impact on your jaw.
Oh.
Sends you reeling. You turn and look behind you, and you can see Marcus, the leader of the exiled New Orleans werewolves, standing above you.
Did he hit me?
He did. Who are you to offer us our home back? You think you're special? The Namdar of prophecy and fate? You think I didn't know what you were the first time I saw you? And you're sitting on the ledge of a rooftop in New Orleans. And sitting beside you is William. The 2 of you watching the Mississippi Trail. Do you think your kind and mine can ever really be friends?
Well, I mean, there's only one way for us to find out.
He looks up at the stars. And you feel yourself pulled back. The world looks antique here on the ground. Old buildings, old doors, old carpets. But everything is blood and rent flesh. A world of ragged gore and screaming wind sweeping into the gash between this world and the unfathomable neck. Digger stands naked before you, white hair flowing, tattoos covering his body, and blasphemous runes to Belfast. If you are Namda, if you are a star wolf, if you are a being of prophecy, who the constellations and fates and the moon all guide to where you are willed, and your destiny is so very fated, then you were always meant to become a child of the soulless wolf. And you belong with Valfagor. Light from behind you. You hear a call in the darkness. Artemis! A single figure of light blazing down to grab you. And you find yourself deposited next to a lake under a full moon. But the stars seem to blaze far brighter here. And only their light shows the wood and the vines, the fallen logs set like furniture, and sitting upon which you see Callie. I hate to say it, but all those unresolved things inside, they aren't things you can kill or run from. They're inside you. They're yours, and they're yours alone, just like your soul is meant to be. You've got to face these things and conquer them from within. Conquer yourself. You're not like other werewolves, Artemis. You're not like anyone in the world. Just be yourself and see what you become. The warehouse. Pile of the corpses of goons all around. The Lethian pitcher lies, and the white suit of a tall, gangly Lazarus steps from the darkness.
Ah, fuck.
His skin seems loose on his body, and his suit slowly displays expanding splotches of red. His eyes are hollow. When he blinks, when his mouth moves, you realize there's nothing inside of that skin. But the skin seems to wrap around your hand.
Oh, no.
And slips its fingers against yours, raveling onto you. Doing so, you can feel it like sticking, and it like waves around wherever you try to move it and crawls slowly up your wrist.
Can I, like, bang it on the ground so it'll let me go?
You're trying, and it's climbing and climbing.
No! I don't want to be Lazarus.
Slowly, it pastes itself more and more onto you, sliding up and down along your body. You turn to the mirror, and you see Lazarus staring back at you. Before the mirror's reflection of everything but Lazarus fades away into a hedge maze of shadows. And then you're standing by the dining room table back in Seattle. Darian's holding a box with a wedding ring.
You don't really think I've given up on you, do you? I know what you are. I know who you are. And I know I'm gonna find you again. We're gonna set this right. Trust me. Trust yourself. You're not gonna hurt me. Don't you ever give up.
Pan the camera back. Artemis lays unconscious in pools behind Multnomah Falls, twitching and snarling, before calming into silent, sleeping tears that Molly wipes away with rags soaked in healing water.